America, man, we done some of the most amazing things on the planet. Look at what we created. Look at our inventions. You know how they're like, you go show me another people who has invented as much as we have in a short amount of period of time. What does that say about us? So I feel so good to be a part of this. So, you know, when you go to other countries, sometimes they be trying to be funny or disrespectful. You go to London, you go to Africa. Where you from? You know where you from? Yeah, I don't want to know where I'm from America. Don't be disrespectful the last 400 years of work we put in. Don't be disrespectful like that, trying to make it seem like I don't know where I'm from. You only know your last, you know the average person, they know their timeline of the last 100 years. They know the average person know their family for the last 200 years, 300 years. I can tell you my family was here for the last 500 at least. Maybe the last 1,000. Because America was not founded when slavery started. There was Africans doing trade over here way before. So, I don't have to pick up your culture to find greatness. America don't mean white. And once I made that switch off in my head, like, what? America don't mean white. We live in North America. That's the land. North America. There's a South America. There's a North America. You go to South America and they say I'm an American. They're not saying I'm white. You come to you in North America, you say you American. You're not saying you white. I'm identifying. My peoples have sweated so much blood, sweat, tears, and equity right on this land. And believe me, I went through the period of feeling lost, like, man, we ain't from nowhere. I went through that, and that makes you feel like you float in the blood of the land, not connected to it at all. And that's one of the worst feelings you can have as a person, not feeling like you belong where you at. And that's how they make us feel, like this not ours. But once you realize, this shit is ours. Bruh, my family for the last 500 years been here. Maybe 600, maybe 1,000. But I know for a fact for the last 500. It's my shit. Now, when I want to go outside of my immediate family, because this is my immediate family right here. Now, you're talking about going back 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years. That's different. That's my extended family, let's be honest. The Egyptians or the ancient Kemet people, that's extended family. My Ghanaians, my Nigerians, right? My Rwandians, the Zulu people, all the people. That's my extended family. But here in America, you know, this my immediate. This my immediate. You feel me? So, but why is that so important? And I'm gonna tell you why. It changes your mindset, man. It changes the way you go about living. Like, I'm here on something that's mine already. So that means I have rights to it. I have claim to it. And see, when you do certain things in America, you can go do your genealogy. But see, if you don't have claim to America, you're not going to do your genealogy. You're not going to do Ray Truth study. So you do your genealogy, find your family tree. You find your family tree, you can actually put yourself under some of the treaties that are established to make America what it is today. And you have certain rights. Why? Because if you claim to be here, that makes you a native here. That makes you a Native American. Why do you think Native Americans have more rights? The Shinnecock Nation, they asked me to come up there, Southampton. I went up there and spoke to them. We spoke about business and how they can turn what they have as a sovereign entity into a business, how they can make money. But see, well, you don't even know you a Native American. You think you a nigga. Or African American. You a Native American. It is what it is. You ain't got to put nothing else on it. Because that comes with more power than you gonna ever claim. Native Americans got reparations. We ain't. I'm just saying, blood. Think about that for a second. You gotta think, why is it the way it is? So, yes, I believe in the no excuse mindset. Yes, I look at the historic reality of the founders of these institutions that put people into these systems, these caste systems and these class systems that keep you historically at the bottom. But I also look at the solutions and the reality of how we can make our own progress today. So, man, why Keys be on this Black revolutionary stuff, then teaching us about NFTs? Because I'm teaching you about a technology that I think you can utilize as another tool for your freedom. That's it. That's all. I just wanted you to know about something that you can possibly use, because I feel like the more knowledge you have, the less excuses you have. I'm not mad at Andrew Tate's message. I think the underarching of the message is correct. I think he has to say it in a polarizing way to get your attention. Otherwise, you're not going to pay attention. I think once you get to $1 billion, racism is not your problem anymore. I know that for a fact. You may experience some bias. Oh, Oprah didn't get let into a coffee shop. Yo, shit happen to people every day, B. We on Earth. Humans probably ain't gonna never get it right. That ain't your problem no more. But once you realize I don't have to exist in this field of energy that is oppressive, I can exist outside as excellence. You live, move, breathe differently. You have conversations differently. You have conversations about progress, not oppression. I just want let me just like really get that. If I go to a blockchain summit, I'm talking, I'm one of the greater orators that's gonna ever be able to break it down. So white folks is asking me about it because they want the knowledge. They hungry for it. These billionaires, they gotta come to the culture and come get this knowledge. These billionaires, the black billionaires, are so detached from the culture, or what you consider to be the culture. They detached from the streets. So now they realize we ain't got no goddamn influence. Man, we got $1 billion, but black people don't even care about us. Why? Because you've done nothing for black people. So you're detached. You don't even have the perspective of what would actually be important and valuable to them. So they talk in an old way, in an old manner. They try to sound like some old revolution, and we don't even care about that no more. We on something different, bruh. We on something different. You did. So now we are in this new time where you right there, all of you all have this ability to transform from wherever you are. It just depends on your level of integrity and discipline and focus towards your own progress. That's it. So you telling me, Keys, I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is that if being it is, you know, people, one of the most wisest sayings in the world is it is what it is, or it is what it's gonna be, or it is what it is. It releases, it's freeing. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And one of the wisest culmination of thought is just to be. When you get to this and you get to this feeling and you understand, man, it's just to be. I'm just here. You have to empty yourself of everything to become everything, right? I want $1 million, right? Boom. Let me do the math on it. Now, one person go say they want $1 million. They go light a candle and they go try to manifest themselves to $1 million. That's cool and all, that law of attraction stuff. That's only one piece. That's one piece. That's like starting an LLC and not doing no business. You've attracted one piece. Nah, you need a business plan. You need a business plan. Once you got a business plan, that still ain't the rest of it. You got to work the business plan. You got to get funded. You got to have educational learning credits where you get your experience over time. Like, you have to utilize multiple laws for it to work. You know, a lawyer, they go in there, man. A lawyer, this is something I said. I want y'all to take this with y'all if y'all don't take nothing else, man. When I was at the Shinnecock Nation, I met with one of the Native American leaders, man. He was like their tax lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He fought all their cases for me. He said something. He said his spiritual teacher told him that you got to be a attorney. He said, an attorney? He said, man, I don't deal with the laws. Come on, man. You already know we don't deal with all that. You wildin'. He said, no, I need you to be a spiritual attorney. I need you to be a spiritual attorney. And I need you to operate with the laws of the universe. Sent shivers. Operate with the laws of the universe. He said, yeah. Because when you operate with the laws of the universe, you ain't gonna see attorney filing one motion, bringing up one case law. They bringing up multiple different ones. They studying different sides, right? Imagine if a lawyer could only use one law with every case that they went into, right? Here, this person is in there, and they should be utilizing the right to stand your ground and defend yourself, and you arguing with the right of freedom of speech. Well, this ain't got nothing to do with the freedom of speech. That ain't the law for this case. And a lot of you all don't know which law fits your case. So you losing in a trial, you understand me, of life. You don't know which law fits your case. You over here trying to manifest something. I'm going to use the law of attraction and get myself out of it. No, that ain't the one for this one. Maybe that can help power it a little. That ain't the one for this one. So when you don't know how to operate within different laws, you understand me, you may see somebody else beat their case or win their case and it's side in their favor, and you say you gonna try that. No, that shit don't fit. That don't even fit your case, B. Can't use that. So like when I want certain things and I want to produce certain things into reality, I have to find the right law that fits. This is why I study laws of the universe. You will find billionaires know laws of the universe. You go get you a lawyer, you want them to know the laws of the land, not a law of the land. But when you thought it was the Constitution, it's the laws. I ain't got time to go over all the laws. I went over a lot of them in the Wall Street Trapper interview. We went over a lot of laws of the universe. And I'm going to be teaching that in my Supermind, the different laws of the universe. Because once you understand that, man, I swear, I utilize like in different, and it's funny because they came to me in different points in time in life. It was like, it just must have been when I needed it the most, because I had a vision for a next level. And it was like, yo, you've already utilized that law to get to where you are. You need another one. And if you make that same tweak, like you need this law of focus, you understand me? Because you need this law of visualization. You need this law of abundant confidence. You don't know the laws. You don't know the law of polarism. You got to use these different laws. And what you have to understand is this. You can set case precedents. You can see somebody do something, and then you can name a law versus that. See, y'all got to understand what's going on. You have to understand the way laws are made. And you understand the Constitution was made based on the Bible. See, y'all ain't understand that. Y'all didn't even know that. Ecclesiastic law, natural law, organic law, universal law. There's so many different types of laws. You got to be able to, you feel me? You got to be able to tap in different dimensions, because in different places you need different things. So you may be in court utilizing the law of confidence to speak, but that's not the one that's going to get you to win. So you got to actually understand the organic laws. So you got to understand the game in different levels. You got to play the game on different levels, man. I play the game on different, I'll be in there controlling the game. I know for a fact, damn, what got me here won't get me there because I maxed out this level. Okay, you made $1 million this year. You want to get to 10 million. Well, you can't do what got you to $1 million to get you to 10 million. You got to use different laws. And see, sometimes you get stuck because you get to a comfort level and you got so efficient at one thing, but you're not effective at getting you to the next place. So you got to know when to make those pivots and those adjustments, man. And this is the greater Supermind. This is why we teaching this Supermind. Oh, man, this is going to be great. I can't wait to teach this, man. It's going to be just a full factory of codes, man. And, you know, I try to teach where I don't care if you had a 3rd grade level education. I don't care if you got down, you know, received you a triple master's. You going to learn something because there's so many things. There's only certain schools of thoughts can only teach you, right, from their pool of knowledge. And this is why we have people that have economic degrees. This is why we have psychologists and psychiatrists. We got millionaires and multi-decade millionaires. We got so many people that come and learn because They understand the power of knowledge, especially those who go get higher levels of knowledge and a lot of money. You be like, why are you taking a course? Well, how you think they got to where they at? They understand the powers. You dig? Otherwise, they go stay there. But a person that makes a lot of accomplishment doesn't do it so when they get there, they can just be happy. They live it. And this is what you got to understand. Success is not something you do, it's something you live. Success ain't something you do, it's something you live. Meaning, successful people live out successful laws. So therefore, the things that they do have a greater chance of actually producing, right? Every day. This is how I live. You see somebody that's getting buff every day. How they doing? They living a fitness lifestyle. They didn't go to the gym once and then got buff. They lived a fitness lifestyle. They had to have certain principles applied. They got to have a vision for it. They got to have a routine. They got to have consistency, discipline, meal prep, planning, all of those different things. They live in. So once you switch it up, people be thinking this is something you just do. Creativity is something you do. You know what I'm saying? You can pick it up. But success is something you live. So for every level, I got to think, all right, what's the lifestyle I got to live to get to where I want to be? So you got to make adjustments. Yeah, what you did got you there, but the next level requires you to live the lifestyle at the next level. So you got to live success, B. And we know a lot of us have become incredibly good at making excuses, right, and failing. So, hey, blood, listen, man, I can't tell you how many people I know that's masters of excuses. For every solution, they got a problem. For every solution, they got a problem, man. You try to tell them something, man, I can't do this because of that, and the third, man. They be dodging the solutions. You feel me? Y'all play dodgeball back in the day where it's that one person that throw the ball hella hard and you know if they hit you, it's going to bang you on the head. I mean, you going to see stars for real. That's how they be, nope, They be moving, boy, like they playing dodgeball in life. I'm like, damn, man, they good at this, boy. Every time I come to them with something, they had an excuse for it. I was like, well, that shit, boy, they good at this, boy. Their mind just keeps fabricating it. And what you got to understand about the mind is that the mind is a system, right? So that whatever you do is going to become good at. If you sit down on the couch every single day, you're going to become good at sitting down on the couch. And why I say that? Because you got to ignore everything else that's going on in the world. You got to ignore all of the solutions. You got to ignore money. To be broke, you have to ignore money. Y'all like, man, come on, man. Money ain't just yelling out the window like that, man. No, money be yelling. Money be like YouTube. Money be like affiliate marketing. Money be like courses on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Money be like, I go sell a shirt. Money be like, write a book. The money be like, get off your ass, and you be, I don't do none of that. I don't hear none of that shit. You gotta, people yelling all these different ways to make money. Money is everywhere. The world have built so many ways for people to make money. It's crazy. Money be talking. Every single day, it just be yelling ideas. What? All these new monetization tools. God damn, that's another way to make money. Then the person be like, man, I'm gonna ignore that too. And it got so good. Boy, just sitting on the, boy, just be ignoring all that. It just, I swear, I hear the money yelling all the time. People, listen, the money be yelling. Everything you see somebody else do is a possible way to make money. Now think about how many ways you've seen that you can make money. All right, so here's the difference. The difference is just what's in your mind that will allow you to take those steps to get it done. But you got to ignore the money. Because you can walk outside and see a vendor selling hot dogs or selling fruit and say, I want some money, I'm going to sell fruit. You got to ignore that idea. I don't want that. I ain't about to do that shit, man. I ain't got time for that shit. You ignored it. But then you broke and you mad. Come on, man. You got to ignore the money. You got to stop ignoring the money. Money be loud as hell. I don't get how people broke. I'm like, you broke because you been ignoring the money, man. They motherfuckers be calling you every day. And you just be ignoring it. And then want to go and ask the people who be having conversations with the money and working with the money every day. You want to ask them for some money. And mad because they don't want to give it to you. Nah, B. Y'all can't be out here ignoring the money like that. Stop it. Stop it. So you have to get good at changing the way you think about things and the way you go about things. And a person that has a supermind basically says that I have the ability to complete any thought that I start. Somebody asked, what's the bundle? So listen, I taught a student one time, man, because one of the things that I start off with, one of the things I start off with is this mindset of how to constantly hold yourself accountable. Accountability is key for this, right? You got to hold yourself accountable. Sometimes you got to have accountability partner. You get somebody, you feel me, that's going to hold you accountable. Or you can say something out loud so you don't let yourself down, right? Often people don't like working with other people because they don't mind letting themselves down, but they don't want to let others down, right? Like for me, I don't want no excuses. I don't care. Like some people live a lifestyle where, like I said, you get good at sitting on the couch. So you go spend money to smoke weed so that it kills your ambition to not want to do anything. That's how some people are. They don't want the sativa. Now, you ain't even go smoke the sativa. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you want something that's gonna have you slumped over and chilling. Because you are trying to perfect doing nothing. You're trying to perfect ignoring the money and the progress. Because life go keep pushing you and keep throwing ideas at you. How many people in your life didn't gave you ideas? Nah, I need wait, let me go eat some food that's going to get me tired too. So it can happen. I'm trying to tell you how you perfected doing nothing. I'm just trying to give you the game real quick. Let me go eat. No, then let me go drink. The drink going to get me tired. I'm going to drink soda, not water. Because you trying to do nothing. If you trying to do something, the person going to be like, nah, I'm going to eat this way. That's going to give me energy. So when I need to do this, I'm going to think this. I might eat blueberries, make sure my brain's stimulated. I'm going to do that. Boom. I'm going to drink water because the soda and the sugars be getting me down. I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to watch the Netflix today. I'm going to watch the Netflix. I'm going to watch the YouTube video. I'm going to roll in this course. So that's going to get my brain thinking on ideas. I can get ahead of the game. Once you start electrifying, you got to think about it. Have you seen somebody with hella energy in the world and they don't do nothing? When you got energy, you got to do something. But if your mind is filled with nothing, that even when you get the energy, you ain't got nothing to do. Just think about that for a second. You've perfected. People thought I was joking. We perfect doing nothing. But then there's other people that say, you know what? I'm gonna work out because the workout will give me hella extra energy, and then I'm more focused a couple hours after I work out. I want to figure out a way to hack my brain. I want my neuroplasticity to learn, even though I'm at the age of 25, even though I'm at the age of 30, I'm at the age of 35, 40. I'm gonna go study a little bit to see how I can optimize my functions in my brain and make sure I can learn a little more, even at this age. Then I need to hang around different kind of people that be in the same industry trying to get me to the same goal set. I'm gonna eat a certain way. I'm gonna have a certain regimen. I'm gonna live a certain way. Like. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's hard to do nothing. You got to be a master at that. So you have to figure out how to master something else, which is the opposite of your lifestyle oftentimes. I mean, it's not impossible, right? If it's not impossible, then it's possible, which means that you can get it done. It ain't magic. You feel me? Where there's a will, there's a way is one of my most powerful sayings I love to say. Anytime I feel like I need to find something, I can't do something, I use that like it's magic. I use it like it's magic. I say, where there's a will, there's a way. Because if I have it in my mind as a possibility, if I have it in my mind as a will, then everything else opens up for me. The distance between what you have and what you don't have is what you don't know often. Your ignorance creates a gap between, you understand me, what you want. Just think about that. And certain knowledge has higher level of value. Certain knowledge got a higher level of value. But ignorance creates a gap. Man, what you don't know, that means that the money that you want is distant. The woman that you want is distant because you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to get it. So That's why I always say education is so important, because once you get the knowledge, you eliminate the excuse of why you can't get there. The next thing, once you got the knowledge, you just got to execute. So then it's just about your work ethic. Because just think about this. If somebody sit in front of you and they say, listen, here's a book. It's 50 pages of how to become a millionaire, and it's guaranteed to make you there. You got the knowledge. The next thing you need to do is decide whether you're going to follow this shit step by step to get to where you say you want to be. So when a person be like, yo, I got a course that's going to make you 10,000 in 30 days, they might actually be right. Because they might be telling you something that they did. You might not take it as a challenge to take the information and see if you can get there. You may want the easiest way to get it. Well, I want to read it and then magically be rich. You're not going to take it as a challenge like, bruh, man, shit, it might not get me there. I might, fuck that. If it's possible, I'm going to do it. So that's why it works for some people, it don't work for others, because we got different minds. Some of you all got the bundle pack. Some of y'all ain't write the books. I gave my personal strategy in a creative consultation session on how you can write a book in less than 4 weeks and get that 10,000. Some of y'all ain't follow it. People are good at making excuses. So some people are like, well, I ain't got a follower base. I don't know what to write, but come on, man. Other people like, all right, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna write my story. I'm gonna write about that. I'm gonna find something. I broke it down. It wasn't like I didn't leave no pieces left on the table. I didn't leave nothing left on the table. Everything was ready. So I said, okay, well, listen, man, we're gonna teach you that. You know, because people be, a lot of people can't think, and I don't take that for granted that society has destroyed the way we think.